There we go.
There we go.
We're live. Okay. Welcome everyone to ShadowMeowth's Loredive run. We're here with Cez. Hey Cez.
Hey, Meow.
So today we're going to go into Lake Brescia, and a little bit of the biopics. I've got a few questions noted down by the people in the server who asked me about stuff that they wanted me to talk about Lake Brescia. We surely got a ton of data logs to read, and yeah. So yeah, let's get started.
All right.
Okay. It's going to start with a cutscene, surely. Okay, I will read this later. Yeah, so we start with the flashback.
Yeah, the flashback will come soon. Again, a reminder to everyone that there's a 15-second delay in case we're off in our comments.
Yeah, it's the stream problem, not my problem. So.
Excuse me.
See you around. You know, no, but I want to. You just missed her. She said she'd be at the usual place.
Thanks.
Sorry about that. Now, who'd you say you were looking for?
Fang. It's kind of ironic that Fang and Vanille were so close in this day, and they still miss each other.
Yeah. Then again, it's just a big coincidence, all of it, that everyone's at the same place at the same time.
Maybe I was.
Yeah, coincidence. Yeah, maybe.
Coincidence.
She'll be so mad, knowing I hid it from her.
Don't worry. I'll take the blame for you. You know, you should ask for something bigger. These are wish-granting fireworks, like in the stories.
Stories, huh? The sea who fulfill their focus, they become crystal and gain eternal life.
Would help if they gave you some clue about what you're supposed to do. We'll figure this thing out. You will never be one of those monsters.
So what will I be? A crystal?
Gain eternal life. That's one of your phrase again.
Yesterday at the store, I got us something. Don't know much about jewelry, but I hope you like it.
Snow is best, Himbo.
I will stand by you, no matter what happens. I'm yours forever. Sarah.
It's admittedly a pretty easy way to, like,
I only
improv propose to someone when you don't know their ring size? Just here, have a necklace.
Yes.
She said yes!
Oh, I love Snow. She said yes. He's so happy.
Gotta love these fireworks. They granted my wish.
Your wish.
Before I asked you to marry me, I wished that you would say yes.
This game really loves its fireworks.
Then maybe they'll grant mine too.
What's that?
To have the courage to tell lightning.
The trilogy does.
Hey, our engagement is way
Hope
bigger
does.
news. Oh man, I can't wait to see her face. She'll be my new sister.
Yeah.
Only Snow would have the best idea of flying right into fireworks.
I'm not sure if they're real or if they're just like displays.
I mean, considering what happens later, I would say they're real.
Hey, Snow.
Yeah.
The graphics really hold up.
That was close.
Gorgeous. Our own private heaven.
All we need. Just you and me.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you, Snow.
I mean, I could have let the cutscene play last time, but considering it prompted me to save. But it's fine.
Sarah!
Welcome to Mordor, Final Fantasy 14 joke.
Is this for real?
Still waters of Lake Brescia. Which are still gorgeous even to this day.
So gorgeous.
This must be Lake Brescia?
And the sound effects, like depending on the environment you're in, I love that detail.
Help me out here. I mean, did the Foul Sea do this? How in the world did we end up here?
How should I know?
We're alive. How?
Sarah! No one survives a fall from that high. Not without a miracle. Sarah saved us!
Sarah, listen. It's all your fault. She got...
Hey, 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 hey! Watch out!
idiot.
You used magic. You used the power of Lassie. The Fal'Cie cursed us. We're Lassie now.
Right.
I adore the fact that Hope is still the one doing the exposition. Even at this point, he's the one who's like...
The brains.
Yeah!
Kimbo man just like, oh my god, I can punch really hard now. That's cool.
I can do ice punch no jutsu.
Paradigms, we've got paradigms.
Yes! And another ATB bar for everyone, which Vanille already had. Because she was already a Lassie, of course.
But that's not suspicious at all. We're not supposed to think about that.
We're absolutely not suspicious.
So we really are Lassie. Looks like it. You too?
Yep. Right here.
Okay.
Let's see to the last.
Why me? I don't even know you. Will you have to go and attack that thing?
And she just knows exactly where her mark is, and no one questions it because everyone's slightly uncomfortable with her raising her skirt and just, okay, let's not do that again.
All of this is your and Sarah's fault.
Watch it.
This... I always say that this first meeting, proper meeting, is hilarious in a sense that the first thing that Hope does is basically badmouth Sarah in front of Lightning and the Snow, of course. He got shoved by his troubles and he ends up on Lightning's legs, and she's like, glare.
Yep. They're all playing for Team Post now.
And it's like,
Why me?
it's such a an amusing first meeting, first proper introduction. So I got the question of checking the roles of everyone, because as to see who has which roles from the very beginning, you know.
Oh, that's complicated, yeah.
And who's got the because I said I think I recall that Hope is the only one who has his three main roles from the very beginning, was the rest of the group still has to gain the roles as they got more, as they advanced through Lake Brescia and the Vile Peaks. So I'm going to check this now.
Has the Crystarium been unlocked yet? I don't think you can check. I don't think you can.
Not sure, but I can check the role summary. So Lightning has Commando and Ravager, so she's missing Medic yet. She has 2. Okay, Snow has all 3 of his roles, so it's not just Hope. Snow has Commando, Ravager, and Sentinel. Vanille has only Ravager and Medic. Though I understand Snow. Because Snow is missing for a time, for a long time, kind of afterwards.
It's kind of strange that Vanille doesn't have Saboteur. I mean, it's for gameplay, it's because it's a complicated role, but she's already saboteuring left and right. So
Sass is only Commando. Sorry, it's only Ravager. And Hope has all of his 2 roles. Yeah. So basically only Snow and Hope have their 3 main roles unlocked, and in Snow's case, a big part of it is because he's going to be missing for a while. But yeah, that's interesting. It's strange in Hope's case that they could. I don't know.
Are you going to create a monster Commander Hope again?
Maybe.
That's not a fair representation of how this game is supposed to be played.
So we've got Relentless Soul Solidarity here. I want.
Oh my god, I always wanted more slots for me and my under-leveled ass who need to change paradigms every other second, and I'm like, I need at least 10 of these, 10 combinations. Please, give me more.
Delta attack. Aggression.
Delta attack, gotta love Delta attack.
Yeah.
That's it. Convalescence. Can you do that? No, you can't.
No.
It hasn't been unlocked yet.
Nope. I can do Try Disaster though.
I was gonna say.
Solidarity and Entourage are my medic ones. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I need to have them in the right order. It drives me crazy if I can't have my paradigms in right order. And I need to have Relentless Assault. No, I need Aggression, Relentless Assault, Try Disaster, and then like the lower I go, the more panicky.
The lower ones for me are the panic ones.
The last one is usually reserved for Medic, Sentinel.
Yeah, that's the Combat Clinic. That's usually where I put that paradigm too. Yeah. Okay, so we've got lots of data log to read. I'm going to start with Anima.
Jesus Christ. Alright, have fun.
Thank you. This fal'Cie had been hibernating deep within the bottom vestige. It branded Sarah as well as Lightning, Snow, and the others, condemning them to all to the grim fate of the pulse fal'Cie. Although it appears Anima was brought to cocoon in the vestige centuries ago, Sanctum authorities have no knowledge of the alien stowaway's presence. Its discovery and the resultant fear that Bodom's population may have been tainted by its magic spawned the purge. Okay. Bodom, this modest city by the sea, is the hometown of Lightning and Sarah, as well as that of Snow and the members of Nora. Known for its relaxing, resort-like atmosphere, the location is a popular destination for vacationers. Bodom's largest tourist draw is its annual beachfront fireworks display, but this year's event was ruined by the discovery of the pulse fal'Cie within the nearby vestige. The Sanctum quarantined the city on the day after the discovery, announcing its plan to purge Bodom's entire population, along with the hapless tourists to Pulse. Lake Brescia is located near Cocoon Outer Rim, directly beneath the hanging edge. Once a bustling center of activity, this desolate area is now home to monsters that lurk amongst the centuries-old remnants of civilization. The final wave of power released by the falling pulse fal'Cie has locked the waters of the lake in a solid crystal form, creating a beautiful and unsettling landscape. I don't know if it's unsettling. I really love Lake Brescia.
It is a little unsettling.
I mean, kind of, I guess.
I mean the silence and when you run with the characters and the clickety click against the ice is
yeah.
a little.
Well, ice. Like a crystal. Okay, crystal stasis. For the sea, successful completion of a focus holds the promise of eternal life in the peaceful slumber of crystal stasis, or so the legends say. Yet to spend an eternity as an immobile crystal is not so very different from death. The people of Cocoon consequently fear being marked as a sea, equating the false's brand with a death sentence. Faced with only the choice between eternal damnation as a Sith and eternal imprisonment in crystal, it comes as little surprise that many will see the cry their fate. Yeah, it's kind of, this sucks, and this sucks, and you're screwed.
Yes.
The 13 days, day 10 gifts. It would be Lightning's birthday in 2 days. Without shopping for her present with Sarah, Snow slipped away to buy engagement necklaces. He intended to propose to Sarah the very next day. He knew her fate as Celestine, but meant to stand by her. To stand by her, no matter what. Meanwhile, Sarah searched for a gift that would help keep Lightning safe during her dangerous work as a soldier. After giving her sister the present, Sarah planned to confess about becoming the sea. See, so this is actually only in the novel. The whole episode about the engagement.
About Snow being silly about what to buy. Yeah.
Yeah, and and Sarah buying the knife and her explanation about what the knife meant for her, as in for her sister. And what she wanted to give her sister. Day 11, Discovery. The bottom desk vestige was a minor local landmark paid little regard. That changed on this night when Psychon discovered that the Relic Stone sealed entrance had somehow been opened. A reconnaissance team was sent inside, reporting the discovery of a post-fell sea, before communication links suddenly went silent. Deeming it probable that the soldiers had been made lessee, the Sanctum then resealed the door to the vestige, trapping the team inside. The following day brought public announcement for both the discovery and plans for the purge. And Day 11 proposal. Snow proposed to Sarah under the brightly exploding fireworks, giving her renewed hope for the future. Sarah still didn't know what her focus was and had yet to tell Lightning about her lessee curse, but with Snow by her side, there was no obstacle they couldn't overcome. Hand in hand, they watched the spectacle of lights illuminate the night sky. In Bodum, there is a legend. If you wish on the fireworks, your dreams will come true. Well, at least for Snow it went. Yeah, it went well. I have a lot here.
And it's so rude of Falsies to here, have a task. But I'm just gonna give you vague images and a vibe. I'm only gonna give you a vibe about what you're supposed to do. Good luck.
Yeah. I'm going to read this one because this one is important.
Yes.
Snow pleads with the Pulse Falsey. He offers himself in Sarah's place if it will release her from her fate. The Falsey remains silent. Seeing Snow's desperate pleas go unanswered, Lightning and Sass draw weapons on the lower world being. Even if the Falsey will soon be destroyed along with the entire vestige, they have reasons to defeat it with their own hands. They work together to bring down the Falsey, and the vestige now plummets towards the lake below. A final wave of power explodes from the dying Falsey, transforming the water and surrounding area into solid crystal. Lightning and the others do not witness this breathtaking event. Upon defeating the Falsey, they are drawn through a rift into a dimension where an immense otherworldly presence awaits. Onto their bodies its sears cursed brands, onto their minds the vision of a beast-destroying cocoon. Swept along by unimaginable energies, the helpless companions are swallowed in a lightless void. As Snow drifts in the darkness, one memory strikes to the surface of his consciousness. So yeah, basically mentioning that this was not Falsi Anima, this was Falsi God Pulse himself who branded the party, basically. When they are bound by an ominous and inexorable entity, yeah. Basically, everything the data log, points out is
Do you think? Did they feel when they got the brands? Because I mean, Snow seemed surprised when he saw his brand. Lightning doesn't even look for hers. I mean, we know it's on her chest, so we understand why she's not suddenly undressing to find it. But personally, I would want to know if I had a brand somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, I doubt she was going to check hers in in front of everyone.
Exactly.
Like Vanille.
Did she feel when she was branded and knows that she is branded, or is she just gonna, all right, it's probably somewhere down there?
Yeah, it's
questions.
I mean, I understand that they wouldn't show, unlike Vanille, who simply has to lift the skirt, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's just Fang who has no shame.
Yeah, it's she's probably used to do that with Fang, and there's no shame in that, you know.
The soldier to keep her cool through this mess.
Okay. If
Yeah,
don't
here
have
it is, the
focus,
clickety click
how do we complete
when
it?
they run.
Yeah.
I think I saw it.
Saw what?
That is how focus comes down, people.
Narrator,
See?
Lightning
They
was
don't
not
spell it
keeping
out
her
with
cool
clear-cut
at all.
instructions. All you get is a hazy glimpse.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, that's what they say. You know, legends and all. Legends.
Did you see anything?
I just... It's all kind of foggy, but I saw this big, towering...
Oh, and Sass casually revealing that he knows more about Felseas than he lets on.
You know, legends and all.
Legends, myths.
It's interesting how Lightning approaches Hope as in to ask him after the disastrous first meeting, but it's interesting.
That same voice.
You mean that was our focus? But how are we supposed to know what to do from that?
That's the tricky part. The dream's the only hint the Falsi gives us. Figuring out what to do with it.
It kills me to say Ragnarok. It's Ragnarök. It's Ragnarök.
So, does that mean that our focus is... Are we supposed to...
Save her.
Say what?
Our focus is to protect Cocoon.
Really? Okay. And why's that?
Sarah told us. Let's do it. We're all in this together. I'm gonna look for Sarah. She ought to be nearby.
I'll come too! Wait!
Jeez. Yeah, that boy can't stay still.
Really?
That sneaky glance, Hope. I saw you. Oh, the Crystarium. Excellent. Having become the seed, the members of your party can now develop their powers, learning new abilities or improving attributes and blah 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 blah. Yeah. I know how the Crystarium works. The
We need
water's...
to find a way out of here. We can worry about everything else later.
Okay.
I know Hope is OP and all, but I seriously can't use him until he learns haste. And that takes such a long time. I mean, oh my god. Sass is my synergist
Synergist to
until
go.
I get haste.
Okay. I was checking Hope's abilities, more or less. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to pronounce it wrong, so I'm not going to pronounce Ragnarok.
Well, in this game, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. That's what it's called. I don't have to like it, but...
Lightning Snow and the others saw a phantom vision of this beast upon their branding as the sea. In the dream, they witnessed the creature besieging Cocoon's capital of Eden, but whether this was a glimpse of past events or a vision of things yet to come was unclear. What is clear is that Ragnarok is inextricably linked to their focus. The nature of that focus and what must be done to fulfill it remains to be seen. Branded. After getting caught by the destruction on the vestige, the group awakens directly under the hanging edge on the expanse of a solidified Lake Brescia. An after effect of the energies released by the Diamfall Sea, the waters of the lake are now frozen in crystal splendor. Despite having survived a fall from an incredible height, the companions are unable to appreciate their luck as each one of them now bears a brand of alien design. The marks here on their bodies signifies their servitude to a Fal'Cie and the gift of magical power. Gift between quotes, of course.
Yep.
It is the brand of a courseless sea. Worse, they must now complete their second focus if they are to avoid becoming monstrous Sith, though none can say for sure what their mission actually entails. Their only clue is the vision that Ao witnessed of the great beast laying waste to Cocoon, Ragnarok. Though all signs point to a bleak and tragic destiny, Snow alone remains optimistic, of course, because he is Himbo Man.
Yep.
Convinced that his focus is to grant Sarah's wish and save Cocoon, he sets off full of confidence. I'm not really sure if it's real confidence I don't think it's real confidence.
Denial. It's
No.
kind of denial at this point.
He's in the stage of if Sarah did everything. Sarah saved me. Sarah saved everyone. Sarah has.
He's a broken record for a while. It's
Yeah.
Sarah.
I mean, you can't really blame him though, because everyone is coping the way they can.
Anything but crystal.
Which is not at all.
Not coping at all.
But it's kind of creepy
There's
too.
gotta be a way through here somewhere. Let's keep looking.
Get ready for me getting lost absurdly in supposedly
It's a corridor.
corridors. Yeah.
Just, follow the arrow.
Yeah, but I'm like Cobb. I get lost in the stupidest manners.
I start getting... The moment we get to Grand Poles, I'm screwed. I get lost all the time. That's when I accidentally grind. When I try to find my way to the main quest.
I mean, mood. Okay, let's save here.
I'll go scope things out ahead. Watch the others, will you?
Of course you want to scope things out ahead, Snow. Himbo man. Ah. Once you get the paradigms, it's always a pleasure
That's what I'm talking about.
to the combat system. It's such a shame that people miss on the combat system because the prologue basically.
Then again, you can go buy on Relentless Assault. At least if you're playing on easy, you don't really have to use the paradigm system for a while. You can. That's why
for a while.
It's funnier on not easy.
On normal, basically.
Magic may be cursed, but it makes us stronger, doesn't it? What's to stop us from putting it to good use?
I mean, Snow has a point there in that. Wow, 200 gil. I'm rich. Snow has a point in that. Yeah, magic may be cursed, but what's the point of?
Ragnarok.
We can put it to
That's
good
the
use.
reason we're Lassie. To stop it. To keep Cocoon safe.
Yeah, why don't you give us one reason to believe that? One reason.
Sarah. She said to protect Cocoon. And then she turned to Crystal. That's the proof right there. She completed her focus. That means ours is to save Cocoon. Sarah's fal'Cie was the same as ours. Our focus has got to be the same. We were chosen to be guardians. To defeat Ragnarok. It makes sense.
What the hell it does? You're grasping at straws, son. Post fal'Cie are Cocoon's enemies. We just got recruited by one of them.
He's doing massive leaps of logic here.
I'd put us on the other side.
Snow is theory crafting.
So Sarah's an enemy too? Well, I don't buy it. We have the power to save Cocoon if we work together and carry out our focus.
The fal'Cie took Sarah from us, and you want to help it? Whose side are you on?
Freeze!
Well,
Place your hands behind your heads.
You fall off the purge train?
Maybe.
I think the scene is really interesting in how it reflects on how everyone's dealing with the new situation and how differently everyone views it.
yeah. And of course the nice gun.
Oh, Lightning Queen.
You're welcome to join. Are you feeling better, Sel?
I thought they'd be tougher than that. This guy's a psychom, yeah? Supposed to be cream of the crop.
Yeah, but SciCom's an anti-pulse task force. They haven't fought a war in centuries. Bunch of rookie troops swinging around overpriced toys.
So, from what you're telling me, sounds like a regular old soldier that's got more training than special forces.
Nothing for us Lassie to be afraid of.
Cut the crap. Their grunts might be green, but SciComm's elites are cold-blooded beasts. They hit the field and it's game over.
Uh-oh. Then let's run away. Ciao!
Wait, hey, wait! What's a man to do?
There's no game over on easy. Until Birth Endless 2, possibly.
Yeah.
And okay, you do get a little sweaty during when you come to Orphan.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, listen, sure. Know that they are post the sea, the lightning, and the others try to figure out what their focus could be. The only thing they know for certain is that the rampaging beast Ragnarok is somehow involved. Snow is convinced that their focus is to protect their world by defeating the beast. Cel, are you there?
Hiya!
Hey!
Hey!
How are you feeling?
Still a bit bad, but
Not dying?
no.
Yeah. Good.
Possibly dehydrated, but who knows?
So, we're at Lake Brescia. We intend to go through the Lake Brescia and a bit of the Vile Peaks. So, you're welcome to join, of course. Most welcome.
Glad to be here. I can see that you're according to my screen, you're currently on data logs.
Nah, yeah, I'm just I'm just reading the most recent one.
We have the beloved delay going on, so it's 15 seconds ish again.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's the stream delay, not me. We had basically the same the other day with Cobb and trying to stream an event in 14. So yeah, there's nothing we can do, sadly. But anyway. Lightning's inferiority is no refusal to accept this logic. As she sees it, the foul sea not only made them into the sea, it also took her sister from her. The former soldier could never bring herself to meekly follow the orders of such a being, and Snow's apparent surrender to its will, however misinterpreted, is more than she can stand. As they trade heated words, Sanctum soldiers surround their location. Arguments will have to wait. For now, they must concentrate on surviving. Arguments will have to wait, they say, as they are going to proceed to argue the entire time.
The start of a very good, no bad day.
Yeah. I love the fire, how the fire is crystallized as well.
This whole area is just gorgeous.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Like, nothing shows how well this game has held up better than Lake Brescia.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Ah! They saw me! Damn it. I wanted a preemptive strike. Okay. Press chest. Sieve tears. That's the dream of my life. Okay.
I don't remember. Can you do like anything with the tears, or are they just?
They are catalysts for enhancing the weapons and everything.
All of those things you had to Google if you're stupid like me.
I will never get over how bad the weapon leveling system is in this game. It's just atrocious.
I just didn't get it. I just fed the weapons random things to see what happened.
As most normal people would do. I mean, it does kind of make sense, but it's just not a great way to do it. And like I said last time, if they just kept everything at like 3 times the XP to start with, so that you could sell the monster parts for money, it would have just been such a fairer system. But as it is, like, you have no guild income pretty much throughout the game to buy the bits you actually need to level up your weapons, because anything that you gather you need to use to catalyze the leveling on your weapons. It's just ridiculous. It's such a bad system. It's so unfairly balanced. And yeah, okay, they might not have wanted you to get over level too quickly, but
stick with one weapon, or you find a weapon and just, okay, I'm gonna use this now.
even then, I don't think I managed to get, during my normal playthrough, I don't think I even managed to get one weapon anywhere near fully leveled up and evolved, or even into the 3rd stage. I think I only got it midway through the 2nd stage. It was only when I started vanilla icing turtles in post-game that I actually managed to get a 3rd stage weapon through the whole
You can get you can get by without leveling up the weapons. I mean, it doesn't make that much of a difference. At least I don't think so.
Oh no, yeah, completely.
It makes a difference, but you're gonna still manage without leveling the weapons.
Yeah, I completed the game easy. And that was with me not really understanding how the paradigm system worked the first time round. So even with me pretty much staying on Commander Ravager Medic for 90% of my run on my first playthrough,
It's so funny we spoke about the paradigms, and I was like, I would have wanted 10 slots, because I was flipping through the paradigms like insane, because I was under-leveled and didn't understand the weapon system, and I didn't want to grind.
I think the first time I used Sentinel... Yeah, I think the first time I used Sentinel was actually the Orphan fight. Where I learned the joys of Sentinel Medic. I think that's the
we talked about combat clinic. Oh,
yes,
we love combat clinic.
Everyone loves the combat clinic.
That is the Phoenix out of this game.
I always had it at the bottom of the list, so I had the most aggressive at the top, and then I could just flip up to get to the lowest slot, and the lowest slot was medic Sentinel. So yes,
I think that's
aggression, combat clinic.
It's so different now. Like when I play the game, I use Synergist and Saboteur so much, and Sentinel so much. It's such a different experience now that you understand the gameplay styles.
I think my go-to when I'm for a lot of the game was dirty fighting.
Yeah, right. Why kids have to get dragged into this?
Here comes the best line.
Keep the kids out of trouble.
Problem with that is, you're one of them.
Hey,
Trying to take on the post-foul C. That was our first mistake. You should have left it to the Sanctum.
I love this like casual introduction in the middle of everything.
Everyone likes. What's your name, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh,
still
sad.
help us do it. Why is that? Gotta be something.
Things you didn't get when you played it as a 15-year-old.
Not so sure anymore.
Saz being like, where are the adults for these kids? Oh crap, I'm the adult.
I'm the adult. I'm the only adult from these kids.
How old is that? I mean, he
40.
can't be.
He's 40.
He looks good for a 40-year-old. Did I say that as a 41-year-old? He looks good for a 40-year-old.
So
I've just had a nurse tell me that she hates me for looking like I'm in my 20s, but still.
So here are Anima's chains, which makes sense. I mean, it's Anima. You can see a bit, yeah.
Guess they're hunting down purge survivors now.
Hunters. Okay, so a phoenix
Sweat.
down.
I'll take care of this.
And something else here. Oh, 50 gil.
Wow, in this game, that's a fortune.
Yeah. I'm a gillionaire. I mean, in a sense, it makes sense, I guess, because being fugitives, you don't really expect to get a lot of money, but still annoying. Oh.
Yeah, there is a lot of story-based reasons as to why they're not exactly flushed with cash. And also, which also includes why they're not just wandering around towns and villages like they would in a traditional Final Fantasy game. It does make a lot of sense. But they could have gotten around it. I mean, if they're able to get Amazon Prime down on
They could have made
Grand
things
Pulse.
cheaper.
Yeah. I mean, they're able to sell things back, so just give us more things to sell so that we can have money. I mean, I guess that must
and
use some sort of AMP.
These fellas could have money, right?
Yeah, you can. We could. Oh, a magician's mark. I know exactly where that one's going.
Yeah, mugging all the soldiers, the best source of gil in the entire game. Just go back and forth on the airship over and over and over and over again. Or just keep killing people in Hope's house.
True.
Yeah, so you won't be able to play him for a while.
I don't.
Stop
I
giving
don't
him all the
care.
stuff.
I don't care. I have priorities in life.
Meowth's first priority, make Hope broken.
Yeah. I mean, make her
said
broken.
that before too. But
As
if
if he
Meowth
isn't
makes
broken on
again,
his own.
if Meowth makes him a murder commander again, like, it's not a fair representation of this game. No one plays it like that. No one does that.
I mean, to be fair, I always do level up Hope quite a lot, but that's because him and Light never leave my team because
Yeah,
of
but
my
Commando.
first game trial. Oh yeah, I haven't. I don't unlock the second Crysterium roles, to be honest. Not until I finished the first lot because I'm that sort of completionist player.
Sarah.
I'm really bad for that.
Sarah!
It's like, must do this bit first. Must complete the Crystarium first. Then I can unlock the other roles.
I'll get you out of there. Thanks.
Yeah, I mostly looked up like the skills I wanted, and then I was just goal oriented.
And we are just seeing Sarah, I
This
believe.
is goodbye.
Lightning! You're just gonna leave her?
SciComm will be here soon. If they find us...
I mean, you got to respect the fact that Vanille was all in, and even Saz,
You think you know how she feels?
for their own
If I leave
personal
her,
reasons.
then I'll never know. We'll be fine. I can handle anything they throw at us. No one will die. I'll protect Sarah. And Cocoon.
Emo man.
Does she look protected to you?
I can save her!
What can you possibly do?
No one will die.
Oh, me. You two are hopeless. You just can't admit it. You want to stay as much as he does.
A one punch doesn't do.
Yeah.
Huh? Whoa, whoa. No, no! No, 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 not now!
Hey, stand back!
Poor Hope. He tries to stay in the rear guard and steal the scorpion. Goes to the rear guard the first thing. Poor thing.
Was it only now that they introduced the paladin system?
No, it's just giving you, like, now you might need another paradigm than Relentless Assault. Do you want advice?
Oh. I was going to say, God, that's even later than I thought it was. Having missed the very beginning.
Come on, just try Disaster it. Wait, it's already staggered. Do you have aggression?
Yeah. I was just trying back there to get the stagger bar a bit higher.
Come on, try Disaster it.
I mean, whilst you're fighting mechas, I mean, we just had the scene with Sarah and Crystal, and Lightning obviously not feeling any guilt whatsoever about that, and obviously not putting that all onto Snow's shoulders, and not feeling guilty about her being Crystal. It's obviously all Snow's fault. She's just being a pragmatist and walking away, which is perfectly normal emotion. She doesn't have any trauma at all. with Snow being blindly optimistic because he can't bear the thought of anything not working out, and Saz still trying to be the adult, and Hope looking back and forth like a tennis match thinking, what the fuck have I walked into?
Hope hasn't even entered the stages of grief yet. He's still looking at it. Looking at it from afar.
He's still in head empty.
And anger, okay. Occasional bursts of anger.
Yeah.
I thought he would react actually in that cutscene when Snow said no one's going to die. I thought Hope would.
You're leaving?
But he's shell-shocked. Poor boy.
We want to help Sarah too.
Too busy going, well, I'm angry, and she seems very angry. That seems like the person to hang around with.
Yeah.
Army's on our trail.
Anyone but
Now,
Snow.
we gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
Now,
So I just
Follow the person who's punched Snow in the face twice.
Your focus. What happened to banding together? and
Better
saving
stick
the
with the
world?
person that can teach me how
Isn't
to
that
punch
what you
snow.
promised? Now you want to forget it all and die
Yeah.
right here? Snow, you're nothing but talk.
Sarah does make a very nice crystal, though.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 for decoration
Whatever it takes.
and aesthetics.
I'll finish this focus and keep Sarah safe. That's my promise.
Great job so far.
F for Snow in the chat. Great job so far.
Stay out of trouble.
you do.
Get going.
But
Later.
Okay.
The worst thing is he didn't actually do that great a job of it going forward either. Stas did a better job.
Snow,
Hope
Save
is
it for next
planning.
time, kiddo.
Hope is
Get left
scheming.
behind.
It's like the Maffleman meme with all the calculations going on behind his head.
It's okay, Hope. Light'll take care of you. We'll meet again.
yeah.
Save it for next time. Oh, he will.
For all his murder inclinations, he did kind of want to talk it out. You can kind of tell that. There was still the I'm going to stab you in the face as soon as I see you next bit, but you can also tell he was kind of wanting to talk it out a bit.
Count on it.
Yeah, he hasn't properly entered the stages of grief and anger yet. He's
Yeah.
looking at it from afar. He's getting there.
I mean, when he does get to the processing stage, he does actually process it quite well. He just goes through the very, very angry stage first, which he's rapidly approaching.
My paradigms!
Oh god, that was so annoying when you have to change your paradigms every time they switch around your party and like, I need to have my paradigms in a very specific order.
Yes.
Saz's comment when you go back to scene is, I feel bad about leaving the kid behind. So yes, Saz is the only adult of the
Absolutely.
calling Snow a king.
You. It needs to be aggression, relentless assault, try disaster, diversity, and then some dirty fighting preferably, and then combat clinic.
You haven't got any sentinels at the moment.
No.
Yeah, I do. I'm telling you, I need to switch around a lot because I need like 10 slots.
You could have Commander, Saboteur Commander. Or Ravenger, Saboteur Ravenger. The Saboteur will keep the thingy up, won't it?
Why thaumaturgy?
Lightning is my only
That's a
command
nonsense. That one's nonsense.
Yeah, you can use Saboteur as a chains hold, so you could use Ravager, Saboteur, Ravager.
Well, Flame Strike is nice, so I get that. As for code, let's keep working.
Yeah, you should have a phase where I go com fab sin when Sass gets haste and Vanille can throw all kinds of nastiness. Then that's a nice start. I don't remember what that paradigm is called, but yeah, that's my go-to, and then I switch immediately to Relentless Assault after I've got haste on everyone.
I love haste. As soon as I got haste on Hope, I think I'd
Yes.
made him my leader because I thought the game wouldn't prioritize it and I'd have to manually do it. I don't know why I thought that, but then I realized that the game did prioritize haste, so I just went back to having lightning as my leader. And this is my first playthrough, mind you.
So kind of didn't get to join my party until he learned haste.
Well, I have the traumatizing section that's about to come up, which put me off having anyone in my party except for Hope, Lightning, and the third person. Well, Vile Peaks was defining in my complete and utter gameplay, and it sticks with me till now. Which we'll talk about when the team's split up.
Strange fluid.
I hope Snow's okay.
I'm not going to ask.
Don't look too close.
No.
I'd rather not know.
Okay. So... okay. This one. Oh. Guns for Sass. Excellent.
Also, I dare anyone to tell me that these maps are any worse than Final Fantasy XVI's.
In
Final Fantasy.
Grand Pulse, they're terrible.
I love Final Fantasy 16, but its maps are in no way any better than this game's. That is like Square Enix's bad point is level design. And it's definitely not exclusive to this game. So for everyone who goes, oh, it's a corridor game, well, the maps are really, really bad. No, that's just Square Enix being Square Enix. It is absolutely not exclusive to this game.
Do not shake the slippery tube. Another legendary line from stats. We call this "Do not shake the slipper too."
And it's only scary if you look down. It's such a vanilla approach. Like, if I don't acknowledge it's not happening. It's fine.
You should close your eyes. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure I'm closing my eyes on the slippery tube.
Sometimes you just know the localization teams were just having a laugh.
Were they having a laugh too when they made the sin?
Oh god.
The sin.
Jesus.
Appropriate.
We've got well yet before we have to talk about that.
But it's hard to properly express it without the sin with capital letters and the TM sign.
Yes.
That's the sin.
Which is a shame. Because they did such a good job in the first game. Even the things that I thought would have been like localization things, like all the wordplay with like light and hope in the names and everything, we actually, in the original Japanese as well, which I discovered by looking at that Yukikaji stream and realizing that they use like the English word for like lightning when they're talking about her name and why she picked it. It's like, oh, okay, so no, these puns weren't the English localization team having fun with the names. They were actually in the Japanese as well. So yeah, every time word plays on the names, they were there in the original.
Like, right, the sun.
The concept, not the person.
Words won't change anything, but next time we'll meet, he'll learn exactly how I feel.
But I've coined so many terms in this little corner of the fandom. Worst part, I'm doing it in other fandoms now too. It's a thing I do everywhere apparently. I coin terms and then no one else understands it.
You got a knack for summarizing very complicated shit in like a word or two. 3.
Yeah, I'm doing it in acronyms now. Yeah, M3F. I still that's what I do.
I mean, to condense the entirety of the whole thing into M3F, it has its merits, so...
Yeah, when I coin things when it's related to you, it's to protect my own sanity. I need to just summarize it.
I mean, understandable. Things. Okay, there we go.
At least the frogs aren't as annoying as they are later on. When they start multiplying into like the M's and the T's and the S's.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, great.
Save points are never ominous in this game.
Stay sharp.
Right. Why you couldn't play this game with someone like in room when you have vanilla in the party and it starts to sounding like porn.
Did anyone actually use any of the techniques other than Libra?
Summoning?
Didn't even do summoning that often.
No, not often. Just when I wanted to. Just when you want to be a little extra.
Dagger.
Look at that. Just sending in cruisers.
I don't think I ever used Quake in the entire game.
When you want to have heckathon.
Don't care.
Yeah, when you want hecka, I use Quake.
Vanille literally never led any of my parties except when she was icing turtles. In which case, summon was not on the agenda. It was just death spam.
She's a good saboteur.
She is good at generating gil.
Sweep team, form ranks.
I wouldn't know.
They must be hunting down purge survivors.
I hope everyone made it out okay.
So do I. But
Like,
nowhere
bless
to
her, but
see
she had
for now.
already been cemented in my mind as I am never putting you in my party by choice ever
Because they share a
again,
neighborhood
thanks to the Dial Peaks.
They get treated like post-tainted rats.
People really hate Pulse, don't they?
Not hate. More like fear. Tens of millions of people. All scared of Pulse boogeymen. They'd be shaking in their beds every night if they
Processing. Still
knew that
processing.
like us were around.
But they purged that entire town.
It's crazy, I know. But the Sanctum Falsi did nothing to stop it.
Tens of millions of people.
Up until now, Eden's
That's
always stopped
now. Yeah, we have a.
correct their errors
That's
of judgment. Guess
yeah. It
humans
was more
aren't
like
worth
we
the
usually
effort.
discuss how big is Cocoon. Tens
Figure
of
they'll let us
millions.
just kill each other off.
This is why I always go for it's about the size of Paris rather than the size of America. Or maybe the size of France, because it's got about the population of Paris in it.
We're still alive. That's something.
What?
Where is it?
I don't know.
There. They're sealing off the area. They're trying to trap the stragglers. We gotta get moving before we're caught in the net.
Okay. I keep watching that airship and all I can think is Alagan airship from Final Fantasy 14. Oh.
I mean, obviously that's a little bit as well with Vanille was more of a sign that something's not quite right with her, because whilst everyone else is processing the whole, we're now to see this thing that everyone hates. Obviously, Vanille's never had that let's see as something to be feared thing. It was something revered in her culture. So she doesn't care about that bit.
Yeah.
She's more along the lines of, why does everyone hate me? I'm so sad.
Vanille, stop making those noises. Oh.
That's to turn the game sound off. I can only deal with the world spinning, not my ears spinning as well.
Oh, not these things. Oh. I hate these things.
Oh, those fuckers.
Yes.
Still, we haven't reached a point where things start multiplying. Enjoy the little things while it lasts.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. There we go. Another chest. All of these things are going to be great when I get Hope's shiny Hawkeye boomerang. Me planning in advance.
I'm going to be so tired watching you struggle with Hope as a leader. I'm going to... Oh, I can already sense the headache. Yeah, let's put the glass cannon in front of everyone. That's a solid strategy.
I know my strategies with Hope.
He's not too bad to keep alive. I mean, it's not like Lightning's got much more HP, so if you can keep Lightning alive, it's not too much more difficult to keep Hope alive.
Yeah, but when you start reaching the bosses and after Grand Pulse, and Hope only heals light, even though it's game over when the leader dies, and you kind of want him to heal himself first and, like, you know, the oxygen mask, but no.
Yeah, Hope, please stop putting all of the buffs on every single character except yourself. Well, to be fair, he does put haste on himself first, because he is clever enough to do that.
Of course. Oh well, it was a preemptive strike. Good.
Hope is definitely the definition of how can someone so clever be so dumb sometimes.
I mean...
I kind of feel that with, you know, book smart, street smart.
Yeah.
He's quite street smart half the time as well, he just has no self-preservation sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this one. There we go.
Is it Crystarium time?
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. hate when it's just a bit.
Almost. And it's almost.
It's almost, yeah. Okay, arrow. Transfer code. I already got him there. Senators. Okay.
Whoa! This whole place is crystal.
I wonder what it'd be like to become a crystal, I mean.
You gonna complete your focus?
Everything has been crystal, Vanille.
Maybe. If I knew what it was. Yeah, I probably don't want to know.
Hey, Lightning. Did Sarah say anything to you about her focus?
When you're so tired that you just sigh and just...
You know what? She
Crystal.
probably didn't want to worry you.
I want
Or
to
she
sleep
just-
for eternity.
Didn't think she could trust me.
Like,
soon.
sometimes mood.
You think she'd be fed up of seeing Crystal after the last 600 years?
I hate this thing.
Soundtrack is still a banger.
Yeah.
The soundtracks in this trilogy, there's so much symbolism in every track. It's amazing.
Yes. Line of Returns is the one with the most, because it plays
No need to be all
it plays on Line of Returns being, you know, most show not tell.
I think the use of soundtracks is kind of more sure on the nose, but clever in this game, with every character having their own instrument. I mean, Lightning Returns had good soundtracks too, but I think the first game has the best soundtracks.
I think even the people who... Sorry.
13.2 has the absolutely worst, but also the absolutely best. I read my essay.
Even the people who hate these games will agree that this game, the series has like a banging soundtrack.
And then they go and ruin it in 13.2 with the sci-fi sound, except for 2 exceptions. 3 if you count. Yeah, he has a couple of variations, but yeah.
I mean, it does have Crazy Chocobo.
Yeah,
I'll
it
give
does.
So we're at Brescia Ruins, which is basically the part that we visit in 13.2, because we don't get to visit the Lake Brescia. We visit the Brescia Ruins.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure that we visit this exact part of the Brescia ruins.
It gives them some leeway if it's not the same. Although some of the structures do look. So, like this staircase here looks very much like the one that appears in 13.2, with the flat plinth, but then it's not got the bit that goes up again. So.
To be fair, we only visit a small part of the Brescia ruins here. Whereas in 13.2 we visit an entire...
In 13.2 we're everywhere. At all times. God, I have
Time
such a
travel.
grudge with 13.2.
Whereas the picture time travel are very interesting and have absolutely no plot issues whatsoever.
Paradox. No, it's better if you see it from Kaya's point of view. It's a better game. I stand by that.
I'm only getting materials, but
You're a cold-blooded beast, I take it.
Like this bit's more like.
yeah.
So I was getting the Brescia ruins and the Padua ruins confused. I was thinking of where we met Hope rather than where we meet Atlas the first time.
These fuckers.
But yeah.
There we go. It's sad to have Sass only as a Ravager. Ah! No! I wanted another preemptive strike.
Oh, has he not got command yet?
No.
Nope.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, I
regression.
forgot. Yeah, I forgot that didn't happen yet. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm more like when he gets Sin. When he gets Synergist, so we can finally get haste.
Yes.
And
that's why Vanille wasn't all command, wasn't all saboteur as well. She doesn't get that yet either, does she?
Nope.
No.
She's
Oh, so sorry.
Ravager medic.
We were discussing this earlier when we I got a question on Spark Ring. This is going to be interesting, maybe. I got the question. Where I am? Okay, here. I got the question in the server about if the starting roles for each member of the party and whose members of the party have the entire their full kit, and those would be Snow and Hope. Sass is the one who starts only as Ravager, and the others have like 2 roles. Lightning is missing medic, for example, right now.
Which makes sense because she hasn't embraced that side of her at all yet. So it makes sense.
She's not a great medic. She's more like an emergency medic, but she does. She gets. I mean,
It's a combat clinic medic.
yeah. At least she heals herself. That's.
To be fair, all of their roles do fit them really well.
Sass could have gotten commando.
He should
But
have
I
had
guess
commando to start with.
I guess they didn't want him to be exactly like Light.
Oh, great.
I mean, he's literally firing a projectile weapon. What about that is not physical attacking?
Just stay out of my way.
I want aggression.
Yeah,
Instead of realness as well.
the pain is real. Vanilles, that makes no sense.
I mean, the worst thing about Saz not having commando as well is that we literally spent the first 2 chapters running around with him with the attack command.
Yep.
This corridor really reminds me of the Bersa ruins in 13-2.
In 13-2,
Yeah.
I rarely like.
Oh, this bit there.
It's
That bit
rarely
does,
taking
where's
the
the sound?
surroundings.
Because doesn't that bit where it's synced down go into one of the caged sewer type parts? Eventually.
I always kept my gaze fixed on the damn map in 13-2.
It is the game I've played the least of.
Yeah, I sped through that on 25 hours, I think, first time. And then had to spend 30 minutes on the Bahamut highest fight.
Me.
30 minutes.
That's me. Yeah.
I was so goddamn underleveled.
My first Loredive run, I wiped one and then. Oops. I wiped once and it was by the end of the fight. So I spent like an hour trying to fight Bahamut between one wipe and the other. The second attempt in which I defeated Kairos.
I don't even remember doing the end game for that. I know I did the end game because I spent a good while thinking, how dare you end this game like that, and not confirm a sequel because they didn't confirm a sequel.
I know it was a rough year. It was a rough year.
But I genuinely don't remember beating the game at all. I just remember the ending.
In that
So-
case, you were probably not as underleveled because I was sweating. Oh, that fight. The first time. Oh, 30 minutes, at least 25. I'm not. Yeah.
I'm probably going to be under level again in 13-2. So yeah, it's going to test it's going to be testing my abilities again.
Yeah, I probably definitely wasn't underleveled. Being the completionist type of person I am, I probably did go for quite a bit. And I think I got lost an awful lot in Academia, so I probably fought a lot of enemies.
Academia 400. Oh.
Yeah.
Trauma.
I think I think I spent a lot of time fighting Sifa in the rain.
Yeah.
So I definitely think I was relatively well leveled for the end game. And I think I played on easy mode.
I did not.
I try to avoid fighting Sith. Even though it's hard to try avoiding Sith.
The good thing about being stuck in that fight for half an hour is that the soundtrack is a banger.
That's true.
The Amortis, motherfucker.
I've got to say though, Lightning, I don't know anything about fashion. Sure as hell made the uniform look so much better on her than it does on all the rest of the soldiers.
Yep. And like the fun detail that she has a belly button piercing. Like, when did that happen? How did that happen? What was the thought process? Like, I mean, it's a character development thing. I want to know, how did she end up with a belly button piercing?
Maybe in her rebellious phase after her mother died. She wanted.
I mean, we all met Lumina. Maybe it was before her mother died.
It must have been before, because afterwards she grew up. She was a grown-up after the age of 15. So who pierced the 14-year-old? She probably did. She probably did it herself.
Yeah, with a sterilized needle and icing the belly button with things out of the freezer.
At like the age of 14. That's like the only solid explanation I can.
But you can't look at Lumina and not say, yeah, that's the girl who would absolutely do that. Lumina absolutely would have. So...
And like in the novel, her mom used to call her spoiled little girl.
Mm.
Oh god, all I can think now is there's a reason it's called Claire's Accessories.
Yeah, I wanted to check the Crystarium. Meh. Meh.
Stay close.
I want to look around.
Well,
Vanille, please.
Vanille, please. Vanille, please was exactly what was going on Lightning's mind.
Like, sweetie, no.
I wonder if the gang knows she's 19. Because I wouldn't think so. Like, they didn't do an introduction like, oh, hi, first name basis. Do they know that she's a fucking grown-up?
Well, she wasn't exactly going to go, I'm Vanilla, I'm 19 and I'm from Grandpa's.
It's charging up.
Charge it.
Also, whilst this burp is on screen, I am going to go get some more water.
It's last moments. Just stay out of my way.
Okay, let's...
Oh, and now it's gonna be annoying.
Just stay out of my way.
Okay, done. I'm done. Ah, 4 stars. Damn it. Okay, the synergist role is now available to Sass, and the saboteur role is now available to Vanille. Yes. Thank you.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Dirty fighting.
Check it out!
Come on, up to it. Let's go.
Oh, it's a bird.
It's a bird.
Bird. Absolutely not
This will make
suspicious
things
at all.
easier.
Yeah, knowing our luck, it's probably missing an engine.
You
It's
should
a still
be so
lass.
negative.
And you shouldn't get your hopes up.
Bird.
Vanille, this will make things easier. You don't even know if anyone in this crew can bloody fly that thing. You're just lucky that Sass is a pilot.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know what a plane is.
I mean, they could have in this if it were knowing hopes and acts for machines, maybe he could have flown the thing, but not to not to Sass's level.
She did know that Hope could at least fly a bike plane.
She hoped.
Thingy, whatever. Well, she did know, but she does now. Ish.
The verb, not the person.
You gonna lend me a hand or what?
No. You gonna lend me a hand or what?
Vira's perseverance, at least.
Yeah.
Clean up. Let me help.
Let's go, Himbo Man.
Punch things.
Yeah, punch no jutsu.
I mean, I don't think that's the appropriate way to ask them for help, but I do like the nice little detail of them using the anti-gravity fields.
Yeah.
Because obviously we've seen Light use that. So
Watch yourself. Stay alert.
I got on time.
Oh no.
the mechanic all of us got to grips with the first time round and had no issues with whatsoever. And probably the main reason why we Libra'd everything from this point on.
Yes, I got stuck in this. I didn't realize that they wanted me to sentinel. I was just punching and like, why don't you accept me?
Also, Fang, the first game review.
Yeah.
Like, we're happy to have a second.
This soundtrack is good.
Like, we're very happy to have a second Gage Dragoon, but please don't erase Fang. She was the first.
She was the first. She and Vanille. Like, who can look at Fang and not see lesbian? Come on.
Fair.
I mean, if I hadn't already had my gay awakening, Fang would have done it.
Come on then.
Can you seriously just steel guard your way through this? I think I threw at least some punches.
Maybe. But I'm a sucker for Snow's steel guarding his way through this entire fight.
His VA would be proud. I'm assuming everyone at some point must have seen the VA clip thing of them against the Adamantoises. Where they did the ad-lib thing. Where they did an ad-lib thing where it's like Steel Guard and like Ali Hills is like,
yeah.
Don't, please don't.
There we go.
Did you do something other than bloody Steel Guard?
Yeah. There we go.
Let him get a taste of my Steel Guard. Next to win.
Okay. We got the Shiva Idolith. Well, Styria and X Idolith.
The twin sisters. I gotta hand it to you for taking them down.
Christian points.
Just yet.
0.
Might come a time you wish you'd let them end it and made things easy.
Which is just rude. Come on, girls. Gains an ATB segment.
Yep.
More of you, huh?
He can punch things for longer.
Like, how can you look at this woman and think she's straight?
No.
You want to keep breathing?
I mean...
Shut up and come quiet.
Bring her this way! Careful now! Come on!
It is kind of fun that the king of punches just goes down with a bitch slap.
Shut it!
The king of punches is the one who gets punched the most in
Stand
the
down.
whole trilogy. Looking at the beatdown he got from Lightning in Nine Returns.
Why are you helping them?
If I were you, I'd worry about myself.
I love this cutscene. The one that comes right after that. Where Sass says to Lightning, sit the fuck down.
Fang really got a lot of sway with the soldiers after hanging out with the leaders for like, what, 5 days?
To be fair, if you think if Fang's going to get along with anyone, it's definitely going to be Riglia. Like, they just seem like they were cut from the same cloth.
Hey! I said stop! You wanna die?
How are you gonna lose him?
You got me, kid.
Time for the Final Fantasy crew to show how much they love Star Wars.
No, thank you.
Oh yes. When Seth actually uses the I am the adult here voice and Light listens.
Yeah.
We're taking hits.
I mean,
Nice day for flying.
Come on, give me a break.
And our first glimpse of Eden.
Hang on.
Which looks tiny.
Sass as a pilot puts many pilots in Star Wars to shame, I have to say.
Considering he's flying a craft he's probably not really ever seen before. Because he was a commercial pilot.
Yeah.
An update on the status of the purge. Just moments ago,
Like he wasn't a
Sanctum announced the
fighting
successful
pilot. He
conclusion
was.
of the
He
purge,
just
along
flew a
with the
plane.
arrival of the cocoon migrants to their new homes on Pulse.
God, doesn't it look gorgeous? I only saw a fraction of it.
Correct. There's no denying the enormity of the strain the purge placed on us all.
That's the head for the holograph.
But given the tens of millions of lives at stake, there truly was no alternative.
Primarch Daisley stood by the move, stressing the necessity of the relocation. When asked about the possibility of future purges, the Primarch remained non-committal, stating only that he would seek counsel with the Fal'Cie Eden.
We even have a Palpatine.
Making a decision.
The Star Wars vibe.
If it makes the Sanctum look bad, it never even
There's no war in Ba Sing Se.
In all the centuries since the War of Transgression, Cocoon has been spared pulse aggression and prospered for it. It is essential that we maintain this peace. That is the Sanctum's.
Imagine the balls you must have to go on television wearing that jacket.
Employing every resource available to combat these threats to the harmony of our society.
Meaning, we'll be running for the rest of our lives.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
who is this guy?
I mean,
Oh, I do like how subtle that was.
He's gallant Daisley.
Where you've got Vanille's face and it goes in all the centuries since the War of Transgression.
Yeah, and she's
That
like,
was
oh,
nice. Oh, that was a nice subtle hint.
she kept it together pretty good for realizing, like, shit, I'm 400 years old. No, 600.
I think they already realized realized that in the novels. Kind of.
It's a nice little use of cinematography for the audience though as well.
Yeah.
Which, like, they did really start to use cinematography in this game to tell the story, which they obviously weren't able to do a lot beforehand.
Which is why people don't like this game. It's like, it's too subtle.
Subtle.
Like, oh my god, you have to pay attention to actually understand the story.
I don't like this game. I skip all the cutscenes.
Yeah, well.
I like this fallacy.
There's more of them.
Into the vile pigs.
Vile Peaks, both my beloved and my beloved.
The vile pigs.
Hey.
AKA, you wanted character development? Well, here's your character development.
Absolutely, yes.
Hey, wake up! You gotta wake up! Look!
Hey, slow down!
Ready!
Gotta keep you kids safe, right?
Okay.
Did they fuck up the paradigms again?
No. They'll do in a moment.
So yeah, this place isn't quite as pretty as Brescia.
No.
Brescia is hard to beat.
What? No break?
They're tracking us.
I know that, but we aren't soldiers. We don't have your kind of stamina.
You got enough to complain.
Oh, that's... Forget it!
Yeah, Vanille, it's over. You can have a rest now. Absolutely nothing else is going to happen whatsoever.
I think,
I'd stick with her if I were you.
later then.
So now it's team murder and team run away.
Yeah.
Get going to where, exactly?
Team murder and team run away.
Coons against us. No matter how far
Team,
we
give me
run,
a break and which
there's no
bones?
escape. That thief clock, it's still a ticking.
There's still time. You give up too easy, old man.
I'm not giving up. There's some things that you just can't
Open
change.
machines.
A kid like you would not understand.
Yeah, I'm a kid. I don't understand.
Hope is not bad climbing up that thing,
I guess we
actually.
can be fugitives together.
Yeah, he's certainly doing better than I would have done.
I was thinking the same.
Hey.
That's not what I'd have said to her, Seth. I'd have been, who you calling
No,
old
you're not
man?
a kid, Vanille. You're not. Grow up.
I mean, she's not exactly proving her point there.
No. I'm a kid. I don't understand.
End of the road.
But at least it's not the end of the line.
Has commando now, right?
No.
He has to have a commando.
No, he doesn't.
Wait, no, it's the no commando phase.
This is why they never, ever, ever, ever reappeared on my teams ever again. Because, oh my god, I could not keep them alive during this section. They died so much during my initial playthrough. Obviously, my most recent playthrough, it was fine, but it is still stuck in my head to this day. I hate playing as these two because they will die on me. Especially compared to Lightning and Hope, who I had no issues whatsoever with, who stayed alive beautifully.
They have balanced. You can create good paradigms. It works.
They massacred everyone, stayed alive. It was fantastic.
You play with Lightning as leader, so if Hope dies, he'll come back when when you're done.
Yeah, to go between Lightning and Hope, who have some excellent both defensive and offensive paradigms, and then to go to Saz and Vanille, who at this point in the game were not offensively great and struggled to stay alive. It was just it was such a contrast, and I did not enjoy going back to Saz and Vanille in my first playthrough, and it's just
it worked
stuck with me.
For me, I don't know how or why, but I think it had something to do with my paradigm flicker thing.
Yeah, like I said, playing it more recently, I had no issues playing with them. It's just, but that initial playthrough is just stuck in my brain, which is why even to this day, I still never plan on using them in my teams. Which is unfortunate because they're obviously, each character is useful in their own way.
Yeah, I use light Sass Vanille until Hope gets haste. So it works.
You're taking tomorrow off?
Sir, for my birthday.
Amador is such an
my sister.
underappreciated character.
21, huh? Maybe it's a good time to send off that letter of recommendation for officer training.
Lieutenant.
You're past due for a promotion, Farron. Think of your sister and your future, and keep your nose out of trouble.
Out of SciComm business, you mean?
Yeah. Nothing good'll come of it. Nothing but grief. Whoa, look at that one! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
How right you were, Lieutenant. Just you?
For now, I guess. Should we wait?
They'll catch up, eventually.
I'm lighting. Just you, like, I'm stuck with the kid.
We've all been there. Hey, train this new starter.
Yeah.
And now he tries to explain me the synergist role.
I do like how much of Lightning we get to see in that little bit with Amador. Like, she's a bit more vulnerable in that scene than she is in others.
She looks so young.
Yeah.
And she wants approval. She's really looking for approval, and you don't see that really anywhere else.
Yeah. She's a bit soft and vulnerable in that scene, and it's very different than what we've seen of her so far in the actual game.
Okay, that was nice. Aqua Strike and Spark Strike. As for Hope, Arrow. Shell. Okay. Now it's paradigm time. Let's see. Okay, Slash and Burn, Super Soldier, War and Peace, Dual Casting.
Using him as a synergist at this point when you're playing on easy is just a waste of time.
Do I have Yin and Yang? There we go. Dual casting. One piece. Okay.
Yeah, you can't really be all that much more creative than that.
No, but
Other than emergency medic.
not now until Lightning learns synergist. Sorry, medic. Synergist.
Oh god, she's not even got medic yet. Oh god. I keep forgetting.
I mean, it's just Slash and Burn and Dual Casting and War and Peace. That's the three you use, I'd say.
Oh, Deep Panther. Okay.
Oh, the junk around here came from Pulse, didn't it? That's not a very nice thing to say about the nil. Like, rude.
In his defense, he doesn't know. Yet. That was a nice preemptive strike.
He looks so happy to be murdering things.
Yeah. And he looks so happy murdering things, and he does a damn great job at doing so.
Yeah, he always looks so proud with
Hey, I'm useful too. Which he is. He just
with his sports boomerang.
Like, he hasn't thrown a single spell until this point, but all of a sudden it's just like, bam.
And he's still doing exposition.
And the boomerang just teleports. I can't. Like, the mystery. How long did it remain a mystery? Like a decade? Like, where does the boomerang...
Yeah.
Like how 20 minutes ago he was like, everything from Pulse is evil, and now he's like, oh, all this junk from around here came from Pulse. How fascinating.
Machines!
Like, what a fucking nerd. I love him.
Come on, why are you going Sin on him? Waste of time.
Because these things are little bitches.
Yeah, if you hit them fast enough, then they aren't bitches for long.
A dead machine is a not very dangerous machine.
Mm. Damn these things.
Come on, not super. Now, be a little bold, be a little fast. Like, you don't have to worry unless lightning's going down on red. Otherwise, it's just attack, 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 attack with these.
Yeah, but I don't really like seeing my boy Hope going down.
He'll come back.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
Okay, let's see.
Just slash and burn them. Dual casting, slash and burn.
Oh. One of these bots. Which is going to
See,
die.
you are getting 3 stars because you're not slash and burning the shit out of them. See, dual cast them, this fucker, and it's fine.
There you go.
Dead end. Guess we have to go back.
Okay.
Can we get through this way, you think?
Yes, we'll have a cutscene.
You know where you're going, right?
I've been here on missions before.
Missions? Nothing to do with the Purge, though.
The Purge is SciComm's baby. Our military is split into 2 arms. The Public Security and Intelligence Command, known as SciComm, and the Guardian Corps. I was Guardian Corps, Bodum Security Regiment.
Wait, but I don't get it. If you're not SciComm, then why did you board the train?
For Sarah.
Join the end of the line. Attention,
The quotes that came to define the fandom.
and stay in your lines. Personal belongings will be returned
That comes after this cutscene. But yeah, the quotes.
Yeah.
Do not leave your lines. This is for your own safety. Huh? What's the GC doing here? This
They're very, very, very uncomfortable.
So direct me. Let me
Your
on.
personal belongings will be returned on arrival.
Yeah. Not very subtle, that.
No.
Only civs get purged. Sanctum staff and soldiers are exempt. Huh?
Then I quit.
Line up.
Excuse me. Hey, lady. What gives?
I volunteered.
Really? You don't look ready to go quiet into that good night.
You want quiet? You better take the next train.
Well, now I really want to see what you're up to.
I had to rescue Sarah before they transported the vestige to Pulse, and out of my reach. My only chance to
Was
save
that
her was to
quiet
join the
into that
purge.
good night? Did they have... I wonder what that translation was in Japanese, or if they decided to throw that poem into it in English only.
That's crazy. I could never do something like that.
It's not a question of can or can't. There are some things in life you just do.
Easy for someone like you to say. Lightning!
Here we go. As a 15-year-old, I thought her coping mechanism that she taught Hope was like, oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna use this for the rest of my adolescence. And then I realized that, oh, she was a cautionary tale. Crap.
What are you up to? Hey!
Still, it's a damn good quote.
Chocolina. the sensitive Chocolina.
Like, that quote is so iconic for the both of them. It appears in like most of their character data, like all this like little mobile games and things like that. For like the both of them.
Good. I think I had it printed or written out on my whiteboard above my desk forever.
My paradigms.
Honestly. But yeah, you probably get it. You know how I play this game. Fast, synergist, roll. I prefer his over Hope's. He makes you more aggressive. Like, I don't need shield, I don't need shell, or protect or anything. Give me haste and I'm good.
Okay, I should have to do it. Delivery. Okay.
Get him to haste, and everything is fine. Does he have haste?
No, not until Nautilus.
A synergist without haste is not a synergist I want.
It's sad.
Vanille, when she gets, I mean, Saboteur, when they get poison, that's lovely. Especially against Sid. Poison's dead and you're fine.
That's because poison's broken in this game.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
is.
I mean, that's the only way you get Sid. You slowly chip him down with poison.
Guess running's out of the question.
Right, and now we have no commando, that's fun.
Nah, but Saboteur does more or less the the same.
Isn't Saboteur? Isn't that more of a Ravager?
No, Saboteur holds the stagger gauge. Which I didn't understand on my first playthrough, which is why everyone kept dying. Like, I'm pretty sure I died to these very first monsters in my first playthrough. And instantly went, well, they suck.
Never seen a rig like this before. Here we go.
I think I just went Rav Sab, Rav Med.
Yeah, spoiler alert, they don't actually suck. I sucked at the time.
It's always our fault, never the characters.
We got this, Vanille.
Also, it's in this part of the game in which, when changing paradigms, they start to address each other personally, individually.
Yeah.
It's so...
Yeah, that's a really cute aspect in battles, how they start. Yeah, exactly. You got this, Vanille. They start speaking to each other in battle.
Yeah, I like these little touches.
Yeah. It's character development on every level.
Yeah.
It is one of the things they brought forward into the later games as well. Like, it happens a lot in XIII Remake. The little personal banter between the characters when they switch roles and things like that. It's quite nice.
Yeah, but they kind of know each other from before. I mean, they are strangers going to family here. So
yeah. Yeah, you do get a little bit of an aspect of it of Remake, because obviously Cloud and Tifa knew each other before, but like Cloud and Aerith were strangers, and Cloud and Barrett start off on like a very antagonistic front, and the banter changes as the game goes through.
Yeah,
so you do get hints of that, but I love it in this game where you start to see like the bonds forming between them all. And it's not overdone either. Like, some people think that the banter gets a bit much in some of the games. It's not overdone in this game either. They're not constantly talking to each other.
Follow the old man's lead. Did you see that coming?
Ow. There we go. Oh, I forgot to check the chest. Black belt. Okay.
This should do it. Huh? Oh! Piece of cake.
Sas is tinkering with everything he's finding, and he's like, I planned this.
Let's get this over with.
Hope does the same.
Yeah. Well, at least Hope is more like. Maybe I should try. I don't really have any idea of how this works, but may as well try. And then he tries, and
Sass is very much, I guess I better push this button and see what this does, whereas Hope is very much, oh, what does this do?
Can I ride this thing?
Yeah.
That scene is kinda iconic.
I mean, it's the March of the Dreadnoughts, which, of course, it's iconic. Maybe we should try it. What does this do?
Did you see that coming?
Having that as a reference in 14 with the Dreadnought mount is great. Ah, it's so sad that I don't have that mount. Oh.
We made it.
Where's Grumpy?
Hope is very much, in the wise words of a young boy from a planet far, far away and a long time ago. Fuck around and find out.
This is pointless. Can't keep up. Can't get home. It's over for me.
It's not over. We'll get you home.
I don't have one. Now that Mom is.
What about your dad?
Bartholomew erasure, Hope. We will not have it. Him following in his father's footsteps is such a tragic fate.
Still believe in that kind of stuff? Wishing on fireworks? Really? That's for little kids.
Yeah, I'd hate to be like my dad and let my work get the best of me and never have a personal life ever again.
What'd you wish for?
At least Bartholomew didn't take the god route.
Yeah.
Why? It's better like this. We don't need him. That night, they found the fal'Cie in the Bodum vestige. The next day,
Did you notice
soldiers
that
sealed off the town,
in
and we
Hope's
couldn't get back to
flashback,
Talon
he's
Pole.
the only one that doesn't have the festivity of Bodum theme playing
Forced us onto
instead
the train with everyone else.
Hope's theme.
My mom.
Oh, that's
She was
true.
frantic. She wanted to get us
God,
home.
I've mangled Hope's theme in so many ways.
By Snow. He used her.
Because of you.
Let's get you home. Your dad's
One time it's on you. One is on Cobb.
Why should I care? He doesn't.
Any father cares.
Sass?
It's nothing. Forget it.
Come with me, okay?
This ought to do it.
Oh, hun, that's absolutely not what happened.
We've got time.
She wasn't tricked.
Get you back home.
No.
Your dad'll be happy to see you.
Paradigms. uh. Okay.
Still no commandos?
No. Vanille
Delightful.
is pseudo commando.
God.
Variety.
Almost.
Almost. Yeah. Okay.
Grab, stab, sin.
Let's see. Ah, almost. Okay. Okay. So, my intention, more or less, is to continue until the group splits, if it's fine by you.
I probably need to skip out soon to like make dinner.
Oh,
We've been at this for 2.5 hours.
maybe true. Maybe I shouldn't save it until next save point.
Time to get serious.
It's true. We've been going at it for a long time. I didn't realize. And I haven't eaten myself, so I should know.
Of course you haven't.
Of course I haven't.
But yeah, this part it's a lot about like figuring out the paradigm system and the character development and the story. It's more subtle. You get more flashbacks. So it is a slower part of the game story-wise compared to our last session, which was like only story.
Yeah, it was all set up before. This is where things start to unravel.
Okay. Then let's save here, and then next stream we will continue from this point. How?
And we will reach your favorite part.
My favorite part is the white wood and Palom Polum, but yeah, the Veilpix is.
We'll reach it next time. We should be able to reach it next time, yeah.
The white wood is my weakness in Palom Polum too, but yeah. So there's I intended to stream again this week. I don't know if you guys can.
I probably can't.
I'm probably busy until Tuesday. Tuesday I could, but weekend is packed.
I think I'm next free on Tuesday as well.
Tuesday. Okay, next week then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm working all weekend.
Okay.
I'm traveling.
That's fine. Then we settle for Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So well, that's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you for joining, whoever who joined, and See you next time.
Bye. Bye.